This is a very important question for anybody studying Revelation. There are 5 main ways that traditionally Christians have read Revelation. I'm sure there's more than that with some crazy stuff, but these are the 5 traditional ones. The first one is called the futurist position, and that's a way of reading Revelation where everything in the book occurs at some point in the future. So, for example, a futurist would be looking maybe for the beast in some future political leader or something like that. Another way of reading the book of Revelation is called the preterist position. That's the idea that everything in the book of Revelation actually happened in the past. And so they might see the beast as perhaps a Roman emperor or some other major oppressive figure earlier on. A third way of reading it is called the historicist view. The historicist tries to interpret Revelation in the light of church history. So it kind of sees Revelation as playing out throughout the span of church history. And so they might ask the question, who in church history could be the beast or something like this, which you can see how it can become arbitrary, which guy you start picking that you think is the bad guy. And the fourth one is what's called the idealist position, or idealism. It's the idea that Revelation is not trying to just give you these specific points. It's actually giving you these kind of recurring ideas that God's church is always going to be persecuted by evil rulers, but they've got to stay faithful to Jesus. And then the last view, and this is my view, it's called the eclectic view. And it's that you have to really combine and use all of these together. No one of them is totally right. Not everything in the book of Revelation is future. It's written to churches in the past. Not everything in Revelation is in the past. Jesus hasn't come back. Not everything in Revelation can be fulfilled just in church, or you just try to figure it out in church history, because how do you know what's going on in church history? Is this guy the Antichrist or this guy? And I don't think the idealism position is totally correct, because these are talking about actual events. The best way is to say we need to take elements of all of these and put them together to read Revelation.